today I'm gonna see if I have enough time to knock out the Earth Crystal. Last time I left off, I was going to find adamantite to reinforce our airship so we can go to the Ronka Ruins. This is for the 4-job fiesta that's been running since the mid-June, and the donations and stuff for the main page that go towards Planned Parenthood, which it's been a rough couple days, hasn't it? But if you're donating directly to anything, you might want to consider certain other charities right now. Planned Parenthood is one of those that does have a lot of funding right now, so you might want to consider ones that target more at-risk communities, ones that have less funding, and that I don't know the specifics, but I know that there's a lot of smaller charities, especially in the states that are banning things in the next couple days or weeks. I want to consider that. It was around here, I'm sure of it. Right inside. Yep, of course, the meteorite was actually a spaceship. Cool. Nothing bad will happen as soon as I touch this. Pretty sharp memory, huh? Wait, are you mocking me? And now we leave without any problems whatsoever. Oh wait. There's something in here with us. If I remember right, it's a giant turtle. Yes, turtles are weak to ice. Okay, so the good news is I can hit it. Bad news is it's doing some hella damage. Let's see how fast we can Alpha Strike it down with Lazara Blade. Come on. Oh, that's just mean. I don't think this is going too well. I did take some time to level up. Easy. Yeah, and actually I'm probably incredibly over-leveled now. I was getting one-shot by stuff when I was on the last stream, and that was no good. So I spent a little time grinding Gil, and ended up like at level 30-something, which there are people who finish the game at level 30-something, so, you know, I'm probably over-leveled now compared to being under-leveled. Whatever, we'll cruise through it. I'm also a little bit worried about the next fight, though, which is the infamous cannons aboard the airship. Because I don't think I have a huge amount of stuff that'll work on those. I think Thunder might. Yeah, I may need to... Let's try tweaking this a little bit. See how the Geomancer might work with Spellblade. That's going to be more of a Ferris thing. Because Geomancer really isn't going to have anything that can damage. Like, they're immune to everything the Geomancer's going to throw at them. So, we'll change butts to Mystic Knight. And see about getting some new armor, maybe, before we tackle this. Where did I buy the good stuff? Coral Sword, Mithril Shield, that's what I need. You get a ninja suit. Get a silver mantle. Silver armlet. Whatever it was, it wasn't in this city. I'm thinking maybe it's the one by where Ramu was. Yeah, maybe here? See, the hard part about this is that there's not... That might be an option. We could cheese it with rings. Yeah, ultimately I'll probably get those coral rings just in case I feel frisky and wanting to take on Shinryu. But this was not where the weapon shop was. Maybe Jackal. I'm thinking that sounds better. In fact, maybe I'll get a couple coral swords just in case I decide. I know that that's still useful for some classes later on. Yeah, why not? Let's just max out. Not like we're using this skill for much else. Yeah, looks like we're actually set. So where did I get the Mithril Shield? That must have been a dungeon drop then. So, unfortunately, you'll just have to do without Mithril Helm. Okay. So it'll go one of two ways. Either I'll Alpha Strike them to death, or they'll Alpha Strike me. I don't think there's any in between, to be honest. Just gonna be a slugfest with this. Because I'm still in World 1, where there's no potions aside from the really crappy ones, unless I want to farm elixirs. And I don't really like farming things. I'm not a big fan. Alright. So that done, next step is talk to the Sidster. Yeah, I may actually not have time to do the whole Earth Crystal, but it's a start. No, Sid doesn't live here. He lives underground. And here he comes. Great, you got it. Let's upgrade the airship. But you guys take a break. Is this the montage I was remembering? I know there was a montage. Montage! I don't know why, this scene's just always so weird to me. I always remember it. They're busy. Okay. I dreamt that the airship was already finished. Rise and shine, it's done. You work fast. After you take off, press the confirm button and you can choose to fly higher with the up arrow. Technically yes, but well, take a gander at this. The floating city is protected by a robust defense system. If you don't disable it, you won't be able to enter. According to this book, the cannons are really powerful. According to what I remember, the cannons are really powerful. They were a nightmare on my last run. But we have to go. No question about it. I don't even see the worry. What's a couple of overblown pop guns against the likes of us? Sid, Mid, thanks for the help. Let's get to the crystal before it is too late. Alright, well, let's see if we can do it or not. I'm gonna save because this is very bad. Like, this is just not a fun fight at all. No, stop. Damn it. Did not mean to go there. Whatevers. Okay, let us ascend. So we are in the Ronka Ruins. And it's full of angry guns. Am I ready for the angry guns? You've got an Elven Mantle, you've got an Elven Mantle. You got Spellblade, I think. Alright, let's see how much of a disaster this is. And if this is where I'll be taking a break or not. That's not bad at all. I can deal with that. Thundara. 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 And let's see if monks can do anything. I don't think the defense is too bad. They should be able to pull their weight. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff. Even my Geomancer's pulling 1 grand. That's what I was looking for. Okay, I think this crisis is averted. This won't be a huge deal. Unless there was a boss. There was some sort of boss that might have been worse than the scrubs. Still, it took 20 potions to get to that point. Oof. know if I have a... yeah, this is bad. Huh. Do I have anything that cures confusion? Or are we just gonna do Phoenix down, roulette here? Speaking of which, I don't have nearly enough Phoenix Downs. I only have 7. That's what I forgot to buy. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I don't even need Spellblade because I have the Coral Sword. I don't know how much more it does. Maybe it's worth just doing double attacks. Cool. So that's 2 of the 4 down. Let's burn some more potions. 60, 50. This is brutal. I just burnt through about 60 potions in one go. I'm down to 20-something. I don't have nearly enough for this. I forget, can I leave? Yeah, this might be ugly. So I'm thinking I need to burn down at least 1 quickly, and try to, before it gets confused off. Yeah, forget the whole Spellblade thing. I think I just need to Alpha Strike them. Come on. Come on. Oh, I hate them. I hate them so much. What cures confusion again? Like smelling salts or something? I don't think those are even in this game. Okay. That's 3 of 4 down. 7 potions left. These are the ones that aren't that bad. These are just the flamethrowers. Nice. Yeah, I can live with that. But it burned through every last potion I had to do that. Or it will once I'm healed. And I may not have a chance to heal because so much for the defenses. What's that? Oh yeah, there's a bigger gun. One last thing to take care of. At least let me heal. Thank you. Well, I just used all 99 potions I had, and no one I have here can heal, so we're just gonna have to YOLO it. See how it goes. Oh, that's terrible. Spellblade, Thundara. We're gonna see if we can brute force this with Spellblades before it kills us, even though 2 people now have old. Chakra's worthless. 3 people now have old, maybe? Well, let's burn and see how it goes. They're still doing 1200 with Thundara Blade, so at least it's not a total loss. It's just going to be a matter of can we burn this down before it burns us down? I don't think so. Go, go, go. Not even going to cast potion because I don't know, maybe an elixir would work, but I don't really want to burn through all of my elixirs that fast. I only have like 7 left. So if I'm doing about, oh, she's not doing much anymore. Doing about 1k each. these have, what, maybe 15, 20k hit points. The little ones didn't have too much, only 3 or 4, so I mean, oof, that is bad. And that's probably a wipe. Unless Ferris can pull off some bullshit here with our lone Geomancer. And now she's old. Stop. One more attack before the end. Let's see how it goes. Not good. And that's it. Wipe. Sad. Wonder if it makes me start... So maybe if I'm more conservative with potions this time, it might be a little bit... like, really press it to the max here. This is so much harder without a healer than I thought it would be. Okay, attempt flamethrowers again. So I'm thinking Ferris definitely needs to use Spellblade, because she gets no advantage, like she only does 200 damage. But the others might be able to pull it off, like just attack with Coral Swords. That confuses Killer. Okay, go, go, go. Okay, and she just hit butts for a ridiculous amount of damage. Let's get him up. Lena, I hate you. Okay, that's not great. Yeah, so this isn't working. There has to be a way to brute force this with this party. But we will have to heal up with potions in between. I'm thinking it might still give us enough time. Yeah, this is a little frustrating. I don't think any of the 4th classes that I get have the ability to heal either. But the second world does have high potions at least. Yeah, maybe I don't really want to farm elixirs though. let's heal up. And it's critical that I don't have people getting confused as badly. Like, I've got to have something. No, there's no accessory. Oof. 5 elixirs. Yeah, see, they strike before, and then Bart strikes before I even get an attempt. That just feels so unfair. Oh no. Missile just chunks you for half your health, so it's kind of like, well, there goes all those potions. Okay, well at least Geomancer's not going to be doing me any damage. That was the best possible outcome. You know what, maybe if I put the Geomancer in slot 1, they're going to be more likely to target her. That's how it used to work in the older games. I don't know if it does anymore still. Geomancer, go. Okay, that's best possible situation. Go, go, go. Burn it, burn it, burn it before it gets that stupid rocket attack off. What's the second attack that keeps on going off on Ferris? She's got main gouge, I think, and I don't think that had a secondary. You know what? Maybe it put Mage Masher on her instead. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. Okay, so we'll try this wave cannon again. I know Ferris needs Spellblade. The others might be able to burn it down quickly. But I think its hit point pool is just kind of a bullet sponge. Let's see. At least this time I should have higher hit points because I actually have potions I can use. It's gonna be close. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and we are maxed out. Maybe hit points plus 30 might do something. But now let's go ahead and swap them back. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. Let's see. Well, from what I'm reading, it sounds like this thing had extra targets that I wasn't seeing. Maybe on the back? Let's try it. Of course, it's gonna ult everyone right off the bat. She's gonna need Thundara. Ah, launchers, that's it. Let's try to burn that shit down. Nice. Well, that's one down. Still probably gonna get to cast ult on everyone, which makes it kind of useless though. Just keep burning, just keep burning. How badly is this gonna kill my party? Let's see. Okay, well it's cool that Butts still has 1 hit point. Of course. Let's try getting Butts back up. Because maybe now it can't cast ult on him, which would be optimal. I'm gonna have to farm some elixirs. There's just no two ways about it, unfortunately. Like, I might be able to beat this guy, but without any elixirs, it's gonna be brutal. Like, especially once I get to X-Death World 2, that's what I'm worried about. This is one of the roadblock moments, though. So, hey, 2 high potions. But yeah, I really don't want to do Ronka Ruins with no potions. So I guess that hole's our way in. This is my hole. It was made for me. Sure, looks like it. We'll find out soon enough. I'd really prefer to go back home at this point. Yay, it let me. Nope. Nopers. Going back. Well, I overcame adversity by burning elixirs. That was really the only option I had. Let's buy another 90-something potions. There we go, Phoenix down. 30 of those. So I think Ronka Ruins is when I get the Earth Crystal. And I'd like to get my 4th job, so... At least I'm past... Oh, hi Ferris. Let's bring you back. Yeah, that got really ugly really fast. I'm thinking I want her back on Monk. Because I really like kick spam. I'm gonna miss it. Nah, this is probably good enough for now. Coffee. Okay. So, trying to remember what the boss of Ronkaruins is. Let me look ahead just so I don't run into any unexpected bullshit. Do-do-do. It looks like it's going to be... oh god, it's one of the worst ones again. Yeah, it's the Archaeovius that you have to kill like 5 times. That's weak to a whole bunch of different things. Yeah, this is probably gonna suck too, but whatever. Let's at least get to it, and if we need to, I can always backtrack. I don't think it'll be as bad as that cannon fight, though, as that was just brutal. Still, I think I'm going to make a second save here, just in case something happens and I get trapped aboard that ridiculous ship. Okay. Checking something. Sounds like at least Geomancer should be able to pull its weight at least. But this is another one that's going to be able to spam shit like confuse and paralyze. Okay, well, let's give it a shot and see how it goes. Alrighty. Into the ruins. Ferris her bare hand skill back, maybe. So she can at least wail on stuff. Actually, you know what? Maybe Gaia will pull its weight here. Let's see how Gaia works. I don't think I've ever used Gaia in this. Oh good, hidden paths. I love hidden paths. It's okay. I'll give it a few more shots, see if there's something awesome like Typhoon or Earthquake. I'm guessing it's going to be air and earth elementals. What I'm thinking for endgame is maybe if I give her the chicken knife. Ooh, now that's spicy. I like that. I'm keeping it. Yeah, maybe if I give her like the chicken knife, she'll be able to do some work. Gold armor. Let's see what that does. Decent defense. Agility goes down. Weight goes up. You know, maybe I'll just leave Ninja Suit on. I kind of value them being quicker than that. Was there anything I was missing here? Nope. It is really nice to have this little mini-map to kind of plan ahead. Yeah, Wind Slash is nice, although it does look like it heals these enchanted fans a little bit. More joys of hidden paths. Oh, minimap shows it. Like when you're on a path. That might be the Geomancer ability. Cool. So I'll just take that second ability up. Second path to the chest. Third path will lead up to multiple paths. Okay, let's do it. Pew! EXP isn't bad. Yeah, I want to see what Find Path does, because it doesn't seem like it's actually showing it until I get on it. Detects holes in floor. So it's not... it's only for detecting pits. Lamia. I think she dropped something good for Dancers, but I don't know if Dancer will be something that I even have access to. Save point. That'll be nice. I can break out my tent later. so I think this starts the actual climb to the boss, which means I probably want to go the other way and see if there's any treasure first, so I'll do that. Ah, a second mithril shield. That I can use. Must be another way to get down there. Maybe I have to fall through a pit in the floor. I thought I had to go to the pyramid, but maybe that's in the merged world. Yeah, that's cool. Just heal him right back up. Thanks, Varys. Well, found how to get to the treasure at least. Golden shield, ooh. Getting all the good stuff today. That actually is really good. Gives evasion percentage. And I hope I get something good for the fourth crystal, just because this is kind of rough. And I don't know if maybe chemists can make elixirs and stuff like that, but oh, I really hope I get chemist if that's the case. Let's do tent. See, I always like this dungeon because it's straightforward in a way. Like, it's got multiple paths, but it's not full of bullshit like switch puzzles. Which Fireship was full of and was driving me nuts. Yeah, I think with the final area, or final crystals, I can get Dancer, Chemist, Samurai. I don't remember the last one, but I think there's only like 3 or 4 options, and none of them are really bad. I know Samurai is ridiculous, because Mass Immune is fantastic when they get that. And Gil Toss is really, really what sets him apart. Like, you can just spam that over and over. Between Monk and Samurai would pretty much be the ultimate I don't want my Gil party. High Potion. So 2 routes I can go here. Let's try this one first. Okay. I don't know if Geomancer needs to take the lead to see pits, but... Oh, she doesn't have fine pits. You're up, Lena. Power Armlet, that sounds good. More strength, more defense. Less weight. Yeah, so that seems like a really good monk item. $5,000. Shoryuken. Moonring Blade. Ooh, what's that? That sounds like a throwing item? Maybe. Who can use that? A throwing weapon with a sharp ring blade. Thief, Ninja, and Freelancer. I was hoping to get some use out of that. Ancient Sword. That's, if I remember right, that's really good. Sword that sometimes causes enemies to age. Okay. Cool. I think that's one of those that I want to hold on to because it can be used to cheese X death at some point. Oh hey, that's King Tycoon. Enchanted Fan, Archaeotoad, Architoad, and Lamia. Amazing how those cannons could burn through 90 of my potions in one go, but the trash from 4 or 5 floors of this dungeon has barely dented me. Well, that's a pit. There's the aging effect. Sad Toad. Press. One of these doors leads to a save point and one leads to the boss. I just need to remember which is which. Ah, save point. I'm actually pretty impressed with my memory. I haven't played this in a year or two. Let's tent it up. the switch does. Ghidra. Okay. Let's try... What's Ghidra weak against? Strong against thunder. Blizzard, maybe? If not that, fire? Let's find out. Uh-oh. He just reflected the attack. Okay, strong against that. Fire, ice, and lightning. So fire gets through, sort of. Maybe silence works. I would really like silence to work because that hurts. Oh, healing it. Ice. That's not great. Ah, that's what I needed it for last time. It was the blue mage. Got it. Well, it drops Phoenix Downs. That's kind of nice. That'll take us forward. I want to go back to my save point. What the deal with Hydra is. I don't think it's as strong as the Ghidra. Clutch save, Geomancer. Okay, let's get back to save point, back to save point. Oh no. Here it is. I don't think I went here yet. Hidden path, maybe? Yeah. Cottage. And ether. Oh, that was useless. boss fight. And beyond that, I think we get the crystals, so, you know, that's good. This thing is weird. It has like 6 phases, and they're all weak to different things. It's always weak to wind. I think I probably am okay just hitting it with random shit until it dies. So phase 1, no weakness, or wind. Phase 2 is strong against ice, fire, and then lightning. Okay, whatever. That doesn't matter much. So it's just going to be trial and error, which wastes a lot of time. Let's see how it goes. That bedamned Clapperclaw blocks the path. Papa. Silence, there is no time for chatter. The beast is the guardian of these ruins. It can change its weakness at will. Make yourself useful and defeat it. Okay. Nothing too crazy yet. Oh, one-shot it with wind, I think. I don't like that. So I think it just went to phase 2 or phase 3. Phase 4? Okay, something's healing it now. Wind. No thunder. Oh. King Tycoon says the same thing. Look at it, such energy. So this is the true power of the crystals. Well, don't sound too happy. So this might only be phase 2. Okay, so that's another death. But it'll probably be back. Huh? Okay, well, it's down. Bud's mastered Spellblade 4, and Ferris mastered Light Step. And poor Galuf is dead. Good work. Very good work indeed. Mwahahaha. Don't trust the guy saying mwahahaha. He's probably possessed. I'm just saying. The Earth Crystal should be just ahead. Yeah, why not? Surely this one won't explode. We got to it in time. This is bad. Something's controlling him. Uh-oh. It appears to be the case. But stop. Thanks, Lena and Ferris. You're sabotaging the war effort. With the 4 of you gathered like this, I can destroy you all together. How convenient. Another meteorite. Trying to remember who comes in. Is this Kryle? Yeah, it's Kryle. Kryle's here to save the day. Zap, bitch. Grandpa, I'm so glad you're okay. Question mark? You already remembered who she was. You even knew her name earlier. Oh, he's double remembering. The question mark just goes bouncing off screen. Kryle, you're Kryle. You are correct. Galif's memory has fully returned. I miss you so much. Well, we saved the crystal. Kryle and Grandpa are united. Basically, we just saved the world. Game over. Credit roll. Don't worry, I just hit him with a little strike of thunder. He should be okay. Where am I? Lena? Sarisa, is that you? It really is you. Sarisa, I can't believe it, you're alive. Uh-oh. X-Death's theme. Hell yeah. The remastered arrangement is great. Get it? It's an X. Because he's an evil tree from the forest and he's X-Death. All 4 seals are broken and he is free once more. X-Death. Here he is, the tree himself. Galif, it's good to see you again. Mwah ha 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 ha. Yeah, never trust the mwah ha ha people. Crystals, obey my magic. Give me your power and smite these vermin. You think we're just gonna sit back and let you do whatever you want? The crystals do. Pew 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 pew. Yeah. Butts. The crystals have been destroyed. Your world will be next, Galif. Oh dear. Father. Papa. Oh shit, I remembered. I lose Galif after this for a little bit. Sarisa, Lena, Butts, you, and you, warriors from another world. I fear your work is still unfinished. You must not allow the world to disappear. I mean, yeah, I'm all for the world not disappearing. Light of Earth, come forth and reclaim your essence. Noble sacrifice. Pew 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 pew. Sad. Father, Papa. Get back. The crystal must be saved. I think it's a little bit too late for that. Well, he saved the shards, which will give us new classes, which is really important. Father, hold on. You can't die. Sarisa, forgive me. I wasn't much of a father. I mean, she fell off a boat and was raised by pirates. There's not much you can do. Please stay together. Be strong for one another. But take care of them as I cannot. Wait, Father, you can't. No, don't leave us. Well, this is an Empire Strikes Back moment. We've lost everybody. We've lost somebody at every crystal, pretty much. And all 4 crystals are destroyed. X-Death is free. Resting within the shard, the warrior's spirit. Samurai. Dragoon. Oh god, Dragoon's the lemon. I hope I don't get Dragoon. Dancer and chemist. I got Dragoon on my first playthrough, and it was just not a great experience. What's going on? It's the ruins, they're falling. Gotta get everyone out of here, everybody to the airship. I don't think Dragoon can even use Spellblade to cheese stuff. Come on, Lena, let's go. Hold fast, this will be a bumpy ride. Hey, there's Kryle's meteorite. Lena. He's gone, isn't he? That seems really unsafe, Galuf. Yeah, we gotta get moving, and now. It's all come back to me, I remember everything. X-Death is an evil warlock from my world. 30 years ago he came to destroy this world's crystals, and I and 3 others, the Dawn Warriors, sealed him away with the power of the crystals. Everything was fine for 30 years, we thought it was all over. But something ominous was happening to the crystals. Once we figured it out, we took the meteors and came back here. I was too late. Not only was X-Death been set free, he has returned to our world. Is that because we used too much of the crystal's power? No. We were the ones who left X-Death on this world in the first place. We should have dragged him back to our world when we had the chance. So you guys are really going back. Yep, we gotta seal X-Death away again. Kryle's meteorite should still have some juice left. Probably only enough for one more trip. Butts, Lena, and Ferris, thank you for everything. I'll miss you guys. What kind of nonsense is that? We're going with you. I can't allow it. This is the last meteorite. If you went to our world, you'd never be able to come back here. Farewell. Goodbye. Bye, Kryle. And away they go. Achievement unlocked. Hope, the essence of Earth. So with that, that means that I've unlocked another class. let's check it out. So I need to actually see what class I get now. Please not Dragoon. I've gotten Dragoon twice, and I hate it every time. They're not a bad class, but they're not a good class. And it seems like they're always just kind of barely contributing or being the elixir distributor. Speaking of elixir distributors, I should probably spend some time farming up the elixirs. Makes me really sad. Although the next world does have high potions, and that's something. So time to find out what my class is. Where's Gilgabat? For Job Fiesta. Let's find out. Tweet Earth to unlock job. Okay, let's see what Gilgabat has to say. So, I'm reading the Twitter page for Gilgabat. Looks like they've raised $7,000 for Planned Parenthood as of 5 days ago, so that's good. And so how it works is I tweet Gilgabat, and he'll respond with what job I get. Usually takes a little bit for it to get going, but let's see. While I'm waiting for him to respond, I will read some of my Twitter feed. Gender-neutral things to call your partner. Old Sport. Honey Bun. Raccoon Slut. Eldritch Horror. Mad Sea Captain. And the abomination that causes desolation. Okay, I got my response. Can now use the Earth job Chemist, and will beat the game shortly. Oh, I know Chemist is broken, but I've never played it, and that is good to hear, because my other job, Geomancer, was pretty garbage. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it there because I have other things to do today. I'm kind of busy, and I don't really know how Chemist... Oh. Well, I was going to save, but I'm getting a cutscene. But we've been talking. You know how they're fighting X-Death in the other world? Yeah. Well, we've got to go avenge Papa. What's more, Galuf, he's our buddy. He's one of us. But we knew you'd get it. Let's go then, to the other world. But how do we do that? The meteorites don't have enough power to warp us anywhere. Well, if it's meteorites we're talking about, Sid probably knows something. Good idea. It's always Sid. Sid always saves our asses. I think he's probably still in the Ronker Ruins. Yeah, I think he's there, but I'm gonna save and call it. I'm gonna make a secondary save in case I needed to go back here at some point. Like to unlock bestiary stuff. In fact, you know what? That's what I want to do. I want to see if I've unlocked that